Arcade Heroes.
Every IAAPA has its surprises, and Sniper Strike was a big one for me at IAAPA 2018, as I had no familiarity with the company behind this, had no idea that this was going to be there, that such a thing was in existence, and it was on the almost opposite end of the convention hall, nowhere near the arcade section. But Sniper Strike has been developed by a Chinese company that goes by the name of Hua Tai Bai Shun. I hope I say that right. And obviously what they're aiming for is to create a multiplayer silent scope game. Now, you can say that this has influence from Konami's most recent silent scope release, which was Silent Scope Bone Eater. That was released a few years back, but that one, for it being very elaborate, it could link up to 4 units, but you had to buy a separate unit for each one, whereas this one packs it all into one single cabinet. Now, of course, as you can see from that side view, the guns are very elaborate. In fact, the most interesting thing about this game for me is that each gun was completely different, and each one was also apparently based off of a real weapon. And at least while we were around there, I never really got a chance to look inside the scope there so you could see what it's like. But if you're familiar with Silent Scope, then it's a similar effect. It's just done with a higher resolution screen within the gun. As for the game itself, I think I captured plenty of footage of how that goes. For the most part, it seems to keep the pacing up there, although there were a few instances where just kind of doesn't have any action. Guess gives you a little bit of time to recoup or whatever to get ready for the next scene of shooting guys off motorcycles or trucks or whatever. Didn't catch if there was any story, but there certainly was a lot of interest in this one, as you can kind of see to the right hand side there was another game which I'll show later in the video that wasn't getting played quite as much, and I tried that one, and just it was a little hard to gauge what you're supposed to be doing because it mixed bazookas with machine guns and something like that. Another interesting aspect about this one is, as you see there, that it has controls so you can adjust the height of your gun to your level of comfort. And so by pushing the up or down button, each gun has a hydraulic mount, and so it uses that to adjust that height, which does play into the cost of this one. I was told that this machine is selling for somewhere around $50,000, which I was a bit surprised by, and so I'm guessing that using a hydraulic system has something to do with that. But yeah, it's got great detail, great hardware, and also surprised by how fluid the graphics appeared on there. Like some games from certain regions might have a choppy frame rate, but that one didn't. So here's that other game I mentioned that was not quite as popular, Tank War, and so there you can see inside what these things look like. And so the bazooka was a pretty cool thing. You haven't seen a bazooka controller since the 70s, I believe, and much less with a big display on it as well. I tried the display that this guy was using here with the machine gun, and it was just a little odd, so probably would have been better with the bazookas. But yeah, that is Sniper Strike and Tank War, or Tanks War, and so it'll be interesting to see if these show up at any FECs out in North America. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.